Hi there, I'm Andrea and I do the PR for Butterfly Books. PR stands for Public Relations, which basically means that I manage the reputation of my clients, making sure that brands like Butterfly Books are made famous on TV, magazines, newspapers and radio, and that journalists say positive things about the people who run the business and the great work that they do. In this case, it means showcasing Butterfly's books' range of awesome stories for children aged 4 to 7 years old, which shows you that you can be anything you want to be, so long as you are passionate, determined, and work really hard. So, if you're a girl who wants to be a firefighter, a scientist, or an engineer, or you're a boy who dreams about being a nurse or a care worker, then you should absolutely pursue those dreams. And remember that there is no such thing as a girl's job or a boy's job. I originally trained as a journalist because I dreamed about becoming a writer, and actually I still do write on occasion for newspapers and magazines under my own name, and usually I ghostwrite articles on behalf of my clients under their name. In my day-to-day job as PR, I find that my writing skills have been super handy. You see, PRs like me are storytellers in many ways. We have to think like editors of newspapers, magazines and TV programmes so that we can present a story about our client, like Butterfly Books, that convinces them to report positively on it. So, as well as crafting a story about Butterfly Books and why they're so great, as well as important, part of my job is getting authors of the books to be seen on TV or in newspapers and websites to talk about why they are inspired to write such books in the first place. In this instance, Corinne, who co-wrote all of the Butterfly Book series, is actually an engineer by profession. But when she was doing a lot of talks to children at schools about what her job actually involves, she found that many girls were put off by the idea of becoming an engineer, as they thought it was a dirty and difficult job almost exclusively for men. They didn't realise it could be an exciting job that could entail everything from building the world's fastest car to creating amazing bridges and that cross rivers and canyons and even oceans. So Corinne was inspired to create a series of stories that set the record straight. Engineering can be for anyone who enjoys problem solving, making things, building things. It's a job suitable for anyone excited and passionate about those tasks. As part of my job, I get Corinne to speak about the reason why she writes these books, and that helps the brand, Butterfly Books, become more famous. Hopefully, this then convinces teachers, parents, and of course, children like yourselves to want to read the books and discuss some of the brilliant jobs brought to life via these stories. My daddy is a nurse, for example, is such an important story. And as we've seen now, nursing has never been more important as we work towards tackling the effects of the coronavirus. Nursing has traditionally been seen as a lady's job, but all of that is now starting to change. Lots of men are taking up jobs as nurses because they want to do something that helps people on a day-to-day basis at a time when people feel sick and at their most vulnerable. And so the storybook shows men who are nurses doing a variety of things in hospitals and communities, from helping to care for children and sick babies to being a nurse for a football team like Manchester United. Ultimately, what all of the books communicate is that you can be anything you want to be. Don't be put off by norms that dictate that the job is only exclusive to you if you have the right gender. The world is actually your oyster. Hope you enjoyed the books. Definitely check them out. And in the meantime, stay safe, get inspired, and if you're bored, read. It's a great form of escapism. Take care.